this is really going to be an interesting week as a manager for you with what all's going on. But first things first, today's game, you get out to a huge lead there, takes all the pressure in the world off Carden. But yet, you can lose focus sometimes when the game's 8-0. He did a great job. But talk about him and the offense.
Yeah, you worry about those situations where you've got a huge lead early. The problem is he's sitting in the dugout while all these innings are going. So when their guys are making pitching changes, we've got him out there playing catch just to keep the arm loose so that it doesn't stiffen up. And next thing you know, they put 3 back up there. But there were a couple spots where he started to get a little ahead of himself, but I thought Butler did a wonderful job. Phil did a great job of calming him down, settling down, getting the pitches we needed at the right time. So Michael did an outstanding job today, bounced back from a bad outing last time in Traverse, and Phil helped him do that tonight.
And the 8 runs in the first 2 innings is really nice. It's just kind of a, of course, any team can come back, but it's a nice sense of relief is where you really got something good going.
Well, they are the best hitting team in the league, and so you get a little bit of, okay, we've got a big lead, now let's just keep them from scoring. Because, they have the opportunity. The number of times they put 8 runs on the board, they could do it like that. So I'm really concerned about that. But he did a great job, and our offense, we got the 8, and we got a few more, and it kind of took some pressure off some more. So, next thing you know, you're winning 12-1, and you can just kind of let the game play out.
And then with all these teams jammed up together where nobody really knows except for maybe who's in, what's going to happen, makes it interesting with, do you pitch Bywater in Lake Erie if you have a chance to win the division? Well, of course you do. Yeah. But you also would want him if you don't for the Saturday home playoff.
Right.
How are you going to deal with this?
I don't know yet. It'll really be on a day-to-day basis. Evansville's got the doubleheader against Washington. That will tell us a lot. So we'll make the decision. He's scheduled for the Thursday game, and we'll make the decision after we know what happens on Wednesday. So, we're prepared to go a couple of different ways, but, obviously we want the division if at all possible.
Just talk about the season as a whole. I think, early in the season it was kind of not getting a lot of offense, but good pitching. But boy, in the last, maybe a month or so, you really, really put things together and had a lot of guys that are really hitting the ball well now, too.
Yeah. Well, you figure we started 3-9, and so to be 21 games over 500 at this point, what a remarkable turnaround that is. And there were some keys to that, I think. First of all, we added Marquise Riley. That allowed us to extend our order a little bit. And then when we added Nico, we went to Gateway and swept them there. And all of a sudden, this team had a little bit of feel. And then when Gateway came here after the break, we went ahead and made the move and got Nico. All of a sudden, that was your 3-man. And now you can put Frankie in the 4, and Kevin can go in the 2, and everybody kind of fell into place after that. And that's so important when you're building your lineup. And then there's a continuity to it. Sometimes you can do matchups, righties versus lefties, and how we wanted to build that up. But those guys gave us that opportunity, and then they all got confident. And as you know, this is a game of confidence and belief, and they've certainly been hitting the ball like they believe lately.
All right, good.
This is Bill Bonin of People's National Bank and home of the free Miners checking account. How may I help you?
Hey Bill, this is Eric Punk of the Southern Illinois Miners.
Hey Eric, it's great to hear from you.
Do you remember how you were telling me about the great customer service at People's National Bank? And if I ever need anything to just let you know?
Yeah, of course.
Well, how tall are you, Bill?
Why do you ask? I'll be right over.